In a remote stretch of the Sahara, a group of friends set out on a camping adventure. The desert's eerie silence was broken only by the crackling of their campfire and the occasional whisper of the wind. As the sun dipped below the horizon, a chilling cold settled over the dunes, and the group huddled closer together, exchanging stories to ward off the growing sense of unease. One of the friends, Amir, mentioned a local legend he had heard from his grandparents. It was the tale of the Headcutter, a vengeful spirit said to haunt the desert, preying on those who dared to camp on his cursed ground. According to the legend, the Headcutter was once a merciless warrior who was betrayed and beheaded by his own tribe. His soul, consumed by rage and sorrow, could not find peace. Now, he roams the desert, seeking vengeance by beheading those who trespass on his territory. The friends laughed nervously, brushing off the story as mere superstition. But as the night deepened, a sense of dread began to settle in. Strange sounds echoed in the distance, whispers carried by the wind, the crunch of footsteps in the sand. The fire flickered and dimmed, casting long, menacing shadows around them. Suddenly, a piercing scream shattered the silence. The group jumped to their feet, hearts racing. One of their friends, Layla, was missing. Panic set in as they searched frantically, but all they found was a trail of blood leading away from the campsite. The air grew thick with fear as they realized the legend might not be just a story. In the darkness, a figure emerged, a tall, shadowy form cloaked in tattered robes, a large, rusted blade glinting in his hand. His face was hidden beneath a hood, but the cold, menacing glow of his eyes was unmistakable. The Headcutter had come to claim his next victims. One by one, the friends fell victim to the relentless spirit. Their screams echoed through the night, lost in the vast expanse of the desert. The Headcutter moved with supernatural speed and precision, leaving nothing but lifeless bodies in his wake. Blood soaked the sand, and the air was thick with the metallic scent of death. As dawn approached, only Amir remained. He ran through the desert, desperate to escape the nightmare. But the Headcutter was relentless, a shadow that could not be outrun. With the first light of morning, Amir stumbled and fell. As he looked up, the Headcutter stood over him, his blade raised high. In his final moments, Amir saw the Headcutter's face, a gaunt, twisted visage, eyes burning with unholy fury. The last thing Amir felt was the cold steel of the blade as it descended, and then, nothing but darkness. The sun rose over the desert, casting long shadows over the blood-stained sands. The campsite was empty. The only evidence of the night's horrors were the scattered belongings of the friends and the gruesome aftermath.